So we got an Onslaught again in our opening hand. I'm going first again. Arg! With the way his deck works, I don't know that this is a good starting hand. I mean, it's definitely not what my deck is supposed to do, as far as having my first play be on turn 3. But I think I'm going to keep it anyways because of the way his deck works. So I'm going to keep this because I can play with 3 resources. I can play most everything in my deck besides the Jadum and the Onslaughts. And I realize that going like that does not help you read the cards. But Jadum, blah blah blah, you know what he does. And the Onslaught, you know what that does. So, whew, this will be interesting. Alright, Froats, thanks for stopping by. Because the Crash of Beasts will die to a Persecute or a Murder, or the Repel that he has. So, but again, I guess got to run stuff out there and hope he runs out of removal. And Crash of Beasts is a nice one for him to have to waste the removal on, because technically it's not actually killing one of my cards. Since if I get another Crash of Beast, I'll just get multiples of it. So, see how this goes. Does make me wish I would have paid attention in that game 1 to actually have resources, because it does seem like between these two decks it's just a matter of who's going to do a little bit better. Alright, so he's got removal already. By the time I can play my guy out, he'll be able to remove it. So, let's see. Yeah, we put out a Crash of Beasts and a bunny. What? Did I? Oh, no, these just came out. What am I doing? I was trying to attack with that guy. It's like, what's going on? Thought I somehow skipped my attack phase. I would have been upset. I've been known to do that in the past a couple of times. Inner Conflict the Rhino. Play a Command Tower. So I'm debating on if I should play the Runts of the Litter. At this point I'm only doing 1 point of damage to him a turn. And I guess if he were to play an Extinction to get rid of 3 bunnies, I'd be okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and play the Runts of the Litter. I can stay on curve here. Get another shard to actually resolve the Onslaught on turn 6. That would be pretty nice. Especially if I just leave them here and have him take 3 damage a turn. He's got the surge mechanism, which means he'll be able to use his key next turn. He may get rid of the command tower, but we'll see. So I personally am hoping for a shard, because I think that'll be the best play, that on turn 6 I will be able to play an onslaught. In theory. I don't want to get too many bunnies off in play, because then he'll be more tempted to use his extinction. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave. Again, I don't want him to be too tempted to use an extinction if he has it, so I'm actually not going to play a Jadum. This will be 3. Still won't be enough, though. Probably should have played a Jadum, because this will be 3 again next turn. Yeah. Even if he were to play an extinction, or if he doesn't play the extinction now, I still can't kill him next turn. So I should have played the Jadum, so that if he didn't have the extinction, he would have died. Of course, he's got this Chaos Key, so he can just remove it. But he may remove the command tower with that, just to declaw these guys. But he does know what's in the rest of my deck, so he may not use the Chaos Key on the command tower, because he knows that I have bigger threats to deal with. But that early game surge mechanism scares me because of his life drains, rather. So if he doesn't do stuff, even my 3 damage here per turn is not going to do much to him. Alright, so he is getting rid of the command tower. It's an interesting play. So I think next turn I will play a Jadum, unless I get like a Bucktooth Commander. Turbulence isn't going to help me. I can't really attack, so it doesn't matter. So I know he's running extinctions. I know he's running murders and stuff, but I gotta play Jadum. He's got a bunch of answers for this in his deck, so I'm sure that he has at least one of them. If not in extinction, he's got the inner conflicts, he's got repels, he's got murders, he's got a bunch of stuff that can deal with that, so I'm sure that he has at least one of them. So I'm hoping then, depending on what he does right now, I'm hoping to just draw a shard. Okay, there's the extinction. So yeah, he's scared of the onslaught. He knows I have him. So he got rid of all my guys. The fact that I haven't been able to trigger a incantation yet is upsetting, because that means that I can't really do much. Whew. So the fact that he used an extinction there instead of single target leads me to believe that he may not have single target stuff. So I'm gonna just play the Jadum, my second Jadum, and a Battle Hopper. Of course, like I said, his deck is ripe with stuff that will answer the Jadum, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's got an answer to it. his answer may even just be a big life siphon to hold off my attack. That'll put him at 25 if he life siphons for 6. 26 if he life siphons for 7 here. Alright, so again, we're at this point where I'm pretty sure he's got a repel or a murder that I just have to... Ooh. He did play an extinction. So I think I'm gonna throw out the runts here actually. And then attack. That way if he has something... Alright, so he did have the repel. So again, I think the fact that I haven't been able to get an incantation out and have them transform is going to hurt me, because if I play one now, I don't have the creature generation that I do like in the early game. So I think by the time I were to get an incantation, it's going to be too late. My only other chance here, and it's not a very big one, is to maybe get a couple Bucktooth Commanders out, buff these guys, and then play an Onslaught. But by the time I build my board that high, he can just play another Extinction. So this game 3 is not looking so good for me here. So there's a life siphon for 9. Again, I will assume that he already has a second life siphon in his hand. So I'm going to die next turn here, probably. Whoops, sorry about that. But of course we play it out because we don't know what he's holding. And he didn't end up having the life siphon last time. So, Crash of Beasts. Yeah, we'll play that because that'll give us 2. Again, if he's got extinctions at this point still. I mean, life siphon and extinction, it's just like last game. So that'll be 3, 6, 9, and 12. That would just be 21 if I were to Onslaught now. But, I mean, he may not already have the life siphon. He may just be using... He may have just done that so that if he draws a life siphon, he can kill me. But we shall see. I will at least be able to maybe do some damage here. Start to do some damage here. So it doesn't look like he's got an extinction or a life siphon. I'm trying to think here. If I had, so this would be 6 and 21. It's still 27. So unless I draw like another Crash of Beasts, that's not a Crash of Beasts. So now I still need 2 more turns to kill him. And that's 2 turns that he can play. He can get an extinction or a life drain. Murder is gonna work well as well. So I'm actually hoping for like a Crash of Beasts, or Crash of Beasts would be nice. A Jadum would also be nice. Either one of those on my next draw I'll be happy with. Of course we have 3 Jadums left, and we have... nope, I lied. We got 2 Jadums left, but we have 4 Crash of Beasts left. So... either of those at this point will help. trying to think if there's anything else in the deck that would help that much. Not really. Bam! Crash of Beasts. So I believe that in theory, if he does not kill me next turn, I think I win. Or if he doesn't have an extinction. So he either has to kill me this turn or do an extinction. I never actually used the Onslaught this game. Because if I Onslaught, it's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. So it's going to be like 30 some damage here. I don't know what... I mean, he could have like a... repel and a murder? Maybe? But I know, he's definitely... He's out of range for the Onslaught. Sorry, not Onslaught, the Extinction. So let's see. We go with Onslaught, right? 3, 6... Because if we go with Evolve, it's just 1, 2, 3, and then 12. So we do this and hope for the best? I know he can't counter it. He basically needs like a double repel or like a double murder. Something that kills 2 of my guys. Or a blinding light to prevent all damage. That would be ridiculous because nobody plays that card. There's a repel. Six, 12, 18. I think that's enough. Well, we'll wait. Wow, that was ridiculous. Those games were intense. But I pulled it out as 2 for 1.